Perfect. All right, everyone. Well, welcome. So glad to see you all this afternoon. We are in the Pharmacy Innovators Call, the monthly installment for May. So thanks so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it. We'll go ahead and get started with our agenda and housekeeping here. So we've just got a few statistics we want to talk about, a couple pieces of news we want to repeat, and a couple new things, some product updates, and just one more review of our COVID-19 resources to make sure everybody's aware of what's happening there and how we can support you. So jumping right into it, we'll take a look at a few program statistics here. So our synced locations, 300, continues to rise, which we're excited about. That is mostly due to pharmacies who are outside of our current payer program, but are interested in utilizing DocStation as a clinical documentation program, which is, you know, its original intent, and we're very excited for that. So we continue to see that number tick up, and we're happy to see that even further into the future. We're also up to 766 total users. Again, that tells me that you guys are diversifying within your pharmacies there, giving more folks access, bringing on new students, technicians even as well, and we love that. That is exactly what DocStation was built on, is being able to expand that clinical experience within your pharmacy and help those who are involved in pharmacy operate at the top of their license. So that's really great. And then always a fun number is the total number of interventions completed in the program overall, just over 328,000. So that's a really big number. Also excited to see the COVID tasks being utilized as well. So again, if you haven't reviewed it recently, for those of you who are just jumping in, we have the banner, the big red card on the front of the dashboard that is a helpful way to identify high-risk patients. We also have a banner on each patient profile that will generate that task for you as you see fit. So then you see that the number of tasks generated and completed are just about 100 for the last 30 days, and that's awesome. So really excited to see what kind of data we pull in from folks using that assessment tool. And then, as we usually see, immunization screening and MedRec completions are the highest again for this month. So that's really great. Again, those are targeted at our highest risk patients, and really enable you that opportunity to get to know your patients even better and make sure they're doing all they can to stay compliant. So that's excellent. And the leaderboard, we like to show this off every month. We have another record high engagement. So congratulations, DocStation community. You guys are killing it per usual. We're up to 90% engagement here, and that's just fantastic. Thank you so much, especially to those leaders who are on average or more 80% or more engaged for the month. That's fantastic. Yeah, it is really good. So congratulations. Thank you for being on that list. Does anybody have, I've not actually asked, but does anybody have any questions about how this information is calculated or what we're looking at here, or what we're looking for? All right, good.
Doesn't that irritate the crap out of you?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute there. Just a reminder, keep yourselves on mute there, unless you have something to join in and contribute, which we're happy to have. So the leaderboard here for the diabetes blood pressures at goals. Now remember, this is calculated on your total diabetic population, not just those who you've entered a diabetic, or excuse me, a blood pressure value for. So again, those are percentages of patients who are at or below goal of 140/90. This is fantastic. I'm seeing this trend where, you know, a lot of the pharmacies who have these higher numbers are consistent throughout month over month, but the numbers continue to get higher and higher. That's fantastic. Again, this portion is based or contributes rather to part of your reimbursement for the current payer program. So that's a really exciting thing to be able to have and to see that progress grow. So thank you for that. All right, on to some news. We are really excited to announce a new partnership with OneRx out of North Dakota. So for those of you North Dakota pharmacies who are participating, very exciting to be able to bring this onto the DocStation platform. So OneRx is the opioid and naloxone education program that was originally created by the North Dakota State University School of Pharmacy. The program itself includes some risk stratification and assessment tools, workflow guidelines, as well as support resources for when you're counseling on new or chronic use opioids. So this program has been going on for a little more than a year, I believe, almost 2 years actually. You can find out more information at onerxproject.org, or feel free to jump in and ask us questions. So we're really excited for this. We're in the very, very early stages of this partnership. So we're going to start with, once we've got the build done and everything on the platform, we're going to start with a small subset of pharmacies who can help us do this pilot in transitioning from RedCap, which is the current platform that's being utilized, onto DocStation there. And then after that, we'll have plans for the full-scale transition and implementation. We're also really excited that this partnership will bring additional pharmacies onto the DocStation platform and be able to spread the good word in that way. So we're very excited for that partnership. If you have questions about it, again, check out the project website itself, reach out to us via chat if you're interested in knowing more or want to make sure that you get included in the pilot as we transition for that. I'll also pause, Christine, and just say if you have, or check in with Christine to see if there are any other questions there. I don't see the chat box, so.
Not at this time.
At this time, okay, perfect. Thanks so much. All right, another piece of news. So we were very excited to announce our Pioneer RX integration last month. We've got a little more firm dates. We are excited to be able to integrate in June. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be working hard. The product team has started engaging. We had our kickoff meeting last week, rather, with Pioneer RX. So we've got a full plan detailed out of what it's going to take to get us connected to the RX Events API, how we're going to download historical information, all this really good stuff to get you up to speed and your patient information over into DocStation as you so choose. So we've got a small list of pharmacies who are interested in participating in the beta group. That means you guys are going to be first on the list to enable the integration. If you want to be part of that, just let us know. Reach out either via chat here in the video here, or if you're watching this recorded at a later date, then you can reach out to us via chat on the website. I do want to point out again that interested pharmacies must complete the data collection and transfer agreement, and that's really going to be our primary source of reference for pharmacies who are interested in that. So this is really similar to, or it's actually the same agreement that you may have already signed if you are participating in any other integrations with Pioneer RX as well. So go ahead and check that out. Once you complete that, we'll get you enrolled and up and running. All right, more news, just this one's a repeat from last month here. We are entering into a partnership with North Dakota Medicaid as well to administer their MTM program. So we'll be one of the platforms available for utilizing that. Again, the credentialed pharmacies will have the option to manage and document patient care, submit claims, and receive payment by that program. So really excited to be able to do that. Again, the product team is working very hard at integrating the data that we're receiving from them, identifying eligibility, being able to distribute patients across the enrolled pharmacies, and provide the means by which to document the required interventions for their MTM program. Again, another opportunity that's going to bring some more pharmacies onto the platform and widen our community. So if you are interested in participating in this, again, just reach out via chat either on the website or here in the video and let us know so that we can make sure to get you appropriately lined up for that. This also is just a quick reminder as well, if there are other programs and if you are not located in North Dakota, but you are aware of potential, pharmacy payment programs and things like that that would benefit your pharmacy or others in your state, we would love to be able to talk with you about that and see if we can make some inroads to be able to support you with that on DocStation. So the resounding feedback we receive from a lot of you is we love DocStation and we want to be able to use it more. That means getting more patients on the platform through more programs. So help us help you do that. We'd love to expand that. All right, carrying on here. A product update on our AmpliCare Assist integration. So a number of you have reached out to say you've seen either the DocStation task pop up within your dispensing system or on the DocStation report in their opportunities section. Just all resounding positive feedback. We're really excited for that. So we continue to progress with this. Our latest update was actually launched this morning. If you had selected previously that assist notification within the dispensing system, where it says that blue box there review, you would notice that it would go to the AmpliCare website and the opportunity listed in there. And from there, you could access DocStation. We've actually updated that so that the link in your dispensing system goes directly to DocStation. couple less clicks, which is fantastic. And that's a true dispensing system integration for us there. So again, there are a handful of you who are currently in our beta program. A handful of you have also reached out to ask to be added to that. And once we finalize this last update here, we intend to add folks over the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye out for that. I will be reaching out to you to let you know that you're on the docket there. If you do have any questions about how that works or what it would look like, we do have a couple Help Center articles available. Both AmpliCare and DocStation have those available through Intercom, so check those out. And another upcoming update is our CSV upload. We're very excited for this. We did announce this officially last month that we were in process. We actually plan to launch this before the end of the month. This month, so within the next couple of days. And we have a few of you pharmacies who reached out to say that you have some information that you'd like to test with the CSV upload feature. So we will reach out to you directly when we're ready to do that over the next couple of days. To give you a little bit of background, this feature will enable you to import patient data from other sources. So if you can pull a report maybe from your dispensing system of patients that you want to monitor specifically, if you track data in Excel files, potentially other clinical platforms, you can upload that information into DocStation and take advantage of the tools that we have on the patient platform. So goals, interventions, eCare plan, which we're really close to launching, all of these things will be available for any patients that you add in to the platform. I will pause for a second there and mention regarding eCare plan, I don't have a separate slide for it in this one because we've talked about it a couple of times, but we are checking the final boxes for our basic eCare plan validation. So we're really excited for that. We've been working really closely with the great folks over at CPSN USA to iron out all those details and make sure all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So we plan to be able to launch that again for our beta group in the next couple of days here. So stay tuned for that. The other exciting piece of that is the next level of integration we plan to take with our eCare plan is to actually tie them into task workflow. And the concept for that is that as you're completing those tasks, you're basically filling out an eCare plan behind the scenes. And once you complete that task, it will be submitted. For those of you who are enrolled, I guess, and integrated as well, I should caveat that. That eCare plan will be generated automatically for you. So it kind of eliminates that extra step of remembering that you need to go do that. We're really excited for that integration, and we think that's going to make a really big difference in a lot of folks' workflow overall. So let us know if you have questions or concerns about that, but stay tuned for more information. And then regarding CPSN and Flip the Pharmacy, just wanted to let you know that the cohort 2, applications for the Flip the Pharmacy program are opening in June. So that window will be open June to August. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say Flip the Pharmacy, feel free to check out that program. It's at flipthepharmacy.org, I believe. And the concept is that you're moving from filling prescriptions in the moment to caring for patients over time. It is a radical transformation of the pharmacy program from top to bottom, bottom to top, and side to side. It's actually each cohort is a 24-month program. And by way of that, DocStation is able to support you on the platform in helping you go through that transition. There are lots of resources that CPSN has made available, kind of a stepwise approach to be able to do that. So if you're interested in learning more, by all means, check it out there. We will regularly in these meetings keep you updated with new features. We are going to start new monthly workflow webinars pertaining to that starting next month. That'll be the 4th Wednesday of each month at 10 a.m. Central. So more information to come from that. But within those workflow webinars, we'll basically just be showing you how you can utilize DocStation to work and support this transformation of your pharmacy program. Each one of those is detailed in what they refer to as a change package, and those come out on a monthly basis. So DocStation will be able to support you there. All right, finally, a couple things that I just wanted to touch base on one last time here. The COVID-19 support resources that we have available for you, both by way of resources within the task, the banner, the Help Center articles, all these things are going to continue to be available for you. I know it's still kind of an uncertain time. Many different states have new regulations where they're starting to open slowly, public spaces still with lots of restrictions and whatnot. So we're continuing to monitor the situation. If there is anything else that DocStation can do to help you support that process for each one of your pharmacy practices, please let us know. We're very happy to continue to do that. And then again, just a mention of the COVID-19 assessment tool that we have works just like a task. It is optional for you. A lot of you obviously have been taking advantage of that and utilizing that as a way to screen your patients. So very helpful if you need anything further from there. All right, per usual, I'm gonna open the floor here to see if anybody has any questions, anything that they want to talk about. Just some talking points here is we are very heartily continuing to work toward our 1 million patients covered on the platform goal. That's by the end of 2020 is what we're looking for. And the things that are going to enable us to do that are the integrations, clinical programs, and different payer programs that we're working towards. We're really excited for all the work that we're doing here at DocStation. I know that sometimes from the outside, it can very much look like, what's that analogy? Like the duck swimming on the water. From the outside, it may not look like too much is going on, but under the water, we are doing a whole lot of really cool stuff. The whole team is really pulling together to do some interesting things from, working on closing some of these programs and bringing them in, just like the OneRx program that we recently partnered with. Researching other clinical programs, other, dispensing some system integrations. It even goes as far down as the architecture of DocStation itself, which is something I know very little about, but I know is very cool, that we're making updates to be able to just streamline this process and give you as much information as is possible for you to take the best care of your patients. So does anybody have anything they want to share? Any questions, concerns, comments that they've seen over the last couple of weeks? How's COVID treating you? How are things going as you plan to open up your pharmacies again? Okay, excellent. It's a quiet group today. That tells me you guys got a lot on your mind and you're doing good stuff. So we'll hurry up and get back to your afternoons. I'm going to check in one more time. Christine, anything in the chat box or any other comments you want to add?
Nothing in the chat box.
Okay, perfect. Well, that brings us back to the end. Again, if you have other colleagues in the pharmacy world who would be interested in utilizing DocStation, please send them our way over to docstation.co. That get started button there. But thanks again for your time this afternoon, you guys. Looking forward to seeing you over the next couple of weeks as we continue to make some really dynamic changes. Thanks so much. Enjoy your afternoon and that beautiful sunshine.
Thank you, everyone.